Pagepedia, the global data system of information. It is with the utmost humility and sincerity that we present to you Ndidi Obioha as a living testament and recollection of history in the making in our generation.
We are heroes of our nation. We are heroes of our land. Pagepedia, celebrations of champions.
Ndidi Obioha is the Chief Executive Officer of Enthis Limited, an event management and consulting firm, Enthis Bridals, Enthis Fashion Clinic, and host of the new event reality TV show, The Event Pros, that airs on Africa Magic Urban. She is an indigene of Imo State, born in Germany, and has a Bachelor of Science degree in International Relations from the University of Ife. She had her stint of professionalism in marketing, advertising, telecommunications, and banking. Enthis Events commenced operation in 2007. It is an event management company that conceptualizes, organizes, defines, packages, plans, manages, and coordinates events with superb excellence. Her attention to detail, creative abilities, conceptualization skills, and professionalism have accorded them the Event Management Company of the Year 6 times, and rank as one of the first 5 event management companies to be reckoned with in Nigeria. Being a reputable company in the events management industry, Enthis Limited is the foremost event planning company whose services have been hired over the years for various major events within and outside Nigeria, and across different industries, ranging from social, political, to corporate events. Ndidi Obioha is also a renowned fashion icon and stylist, who has been awarded the Most Stylish Woman of the Year 4 times. Enthis Fashion Clinic, a center that caters for all style needs, was born out of her love for fashion and being fashionable. Her event reality TV show, The Event Pros, is aimed at showcasing the behind-the-scenes footages of events, what it entails to have a successful event, and to also create awareness for those who aspire to venture into event management. She is a member of the International Caterers Association and Event Solution, the American Rental Association, ARA, and the Association of Professional Party Organizers and Event Managers of Nigeria.
I hope you enjoyed the tour. My name is Ndidi Obioha. Where do I start from? Okay, I'm what people would tag or would call a serial entrepreneur. And that's because of the different things that I'm involved in or involved with. First and foremost, I'm an event consultant. I also run a fashion clinic. The name of the company is called Enthis Place, and Enthis Place has the Enthis Events, has the Enthis Fashion Clinic, has the Enthis Bridal, and the newest baby, which is the Event Pro. It's a TV show. It's an infotainment TV show where we talk about all that goes on in the event industry, what it takes to put together events, the tension, pressure, madness, all of it that comes with putting together events. Yes, for now, that's what it is. And there's a much newer baby that's cooking, which will probably we'll launch that this month, November, is our bakery. I mean, considering what Buhari is trying to teach the country, which is being more homegrown, and that actually did give birth to the bakery that's going to start off in November this month. So that's why most people tag me as a serial entrepreneur. I just believe in it, visualize it, and then try to make it happen. I went to secondary school, Federal Government Girls College, Owerri. University, I studied international relations at the University of Ife, which is known as Obafemi Awolowo University. What else? Okay, marriage, of course, I'm very happily married with 3 amazing kids, 2 boys and an adorable daughter. So yeah, I've got 3 beautiful kids. I'm from a family of 5. I was born in Germany. I'm from the eastern part of the country, which is Imo State to be precise. Yes, and I've been married for 19 going on 20 years. I'm an Aquarian. I was born February 15th. So in a nutshell, yeah, that's who Ndidi Obioha is.
What is your purpose on earth?
Now for me, my purpose on this earth would be to be impactful in any way that I can, which is first and foremost identifying God's purpose for me on this earth and being able to impact on lives, to be able to, share my knowledge and give back as much as I can. But most of all, making an impact on everybody, on people that I meet in my very little way or in any little way. That is my purpose in this life.
How did you get to this height?
How did I get to this point? Well, coming from my very last 9-to-5 job, which is banking, I would say, I started off my work experience being in the advertising agency. Worked at XTV McCann briefly, worked at New Generation Advertising, then went on to telecom, worked briefly, did work in a telecom company, independent telephone networking company back in the days. Then went on to banking, worked with Savannah Bank briefly, then Fountain Trust Bank. And while in the banking industry, I kind of started getting bored. I've always loved being a marketer. That's, as far as I'm concerned, that's what I was born to do, market. And I wanted to do something more challenging. I mean, as a marketer in the bank, it was just bring the funds in, book credits and all of that. I'd done that for a while and I was kind of getting bored. And I've always believed in doing something that you're most passionate about, making money from what you're passionate about. That for me is the best kind of money to be made. And I started to think, when I was in the banking industry, then everybody thought that I actually did own a salon, because I would always come to work with my hair done every week. And I mean, people just didn't believe that I would make out time to go to the salon every week. But yes, I did. I did own my own salon. And because I like, to see well done or well made hair, I decided, let me look to open a salon. Now, not just to open a salon, but open somewhere that people would find conducive and convenient. Back then I used to live on the mainland, I remember, and I would come all the way to the island to get my hair done because of the convenience, in the sense of the convenient atmosphere, conducive atmosphere that I would want to get my hair done at. And I said to myself, why don't you open something this good on the mainland? I mean, we had a lot of amazing stylists on the mainland, don't get me wrong, but it was just that the atmosphere, the environment wasn't very conducive. And I set out to open a salon. So the first thing I did when I left my banking job, or the 9-to-5 job, was to open a salon. And that was Haircraft. Haircraft was a huge success. In less than 3 months that we opened up, we got the contract to become the official hair salon for the MBGN, the Multiplication Nigeria competition. So we were that for 3 years for MBGN, and then Haircraft now gave birth to the event business. And I remember how that happened. I'm not a hairstylist, but I'm what you call a very creative person. So I would come up with the creative designs for hair and all of that. Then I had the stylist that would implement the designs that I would come up with. And then while doing the MBGN competition, the hair for the contestants, we also got the deal to become the official salon for the Wedding Planner magazine back then. And Wedding Planner would showcase models wearing beautiful wedding dresses. Now, but the hair that the models had on did not do justice to the outfit. So what we did was we approached them, and they let us come on board as the official hair salon where their models would come get their bridal hair done. Now that was a huge opening for us for the bridal hair part of the salon business. So a lot of brides will come to us to get their hair done. And in the course of talking or consulting with some of the brides, I would have some of them tell me about the rigours of trying to plan their weddings, what they're going through, how difficult it's been. And this is me also telling them my story on how I planned my own wedding. I remember getting to my wedding on a boat. I've always had crazy ideas. Like I said, I think one of the gifts I do have is the fact that I'm a very creative person. And the first bride, I remember one of the brides that said to me, "Oh my goodness, madam, you have such crazy ideas. I would love for you to plan my wedding." And I thought it was a joke. Don't forget, I like to host people. I mean, back then I would look for a reason to throw a party according to my friends. So this is me always liking to host people. And this bride threw this on my table and insisted that I planned her wedding. And of course, I took on the challenge. I can't remember what I was paid then, but this was like 9-10 years ago. And we planned that wedding, and that one wedding got us 3 other weddings. And that's how the event business was given birth to. And the event business then gave birth to the fashion clinic, which is where we stock amazing red carpet dresses and all of that, because people would see what I wear to the events that I do and want to know where I got the dresses from. And I realized that there was an opening there. So for me, one of the things I pride myself in trying to do is wherever I see that there's a gap, I try to fill in that gap. So there was an opening for people wanting amazing dresses to wear to events, and that's got me into the fashion business. So I'm also what you call a fashion buyer. So I'd source amazing design, amazing pieces, not necessarily designer pieces, but amazing pieces, understanding the true African woman's body or profile, and I would find dresses that would work for our kind of body. And that's also became a huge success. And that then gave birth to the wedding dresses, the bridal aspect of the business, because I realized that my brides were finding it difficult to find beautiful wedding dresses that would fit, based on what they are looking for. And I got into that part of the business. And then finally, the TV show. TV show was given birth out of the fact that I realized that a lot of people did not understand the role the event planners usually would play during their events. So I needed to showcase that so that people will see what we go through and understand the need to get on professionals to do their events for them, the different professionals in our industry. And that was how the event role also was given birth to. So that is how I got here.
How do you want to be remembered? What would be your legacy?
First, as a very creative person. Secondly, the fact that I've been able to give platforms to a lot of people, because as an event person, it's also part of being in the entertainment industry. And one of the things I try to do with the events that I organize for my clients and all is give people an opportunity to showcase their talent, from comedians to artists and all of that. And I'd also like to be remembered for my professionalism. I mean, because for me, that is my watchword. Paying attention to details and being very professional in what I do. And yeah, so that is what some of the stuff I would like to be remembered.
What words of advice do you have for the younger and older generation looking up to you as a source of inspiration?
I would always say that it's never too late to achieve your dream. It is never too late. Dream it, believe in yourself, and go for it. Whatever age you are, but most importantly, whatever you decide to do in life, it must be passion driven. That way, you never want to give up, and you end up seeing yourself think out of the box, because there's a lot of joy in what you are doing because it's passion driven. So let passion be your driving force. Believe in yourself and take it to God in prayer.
As a challenge, the following people whose lives are worthy of emulation were nominated.
Okay, I'd like to throw this challenge to my very good friend who I totally admire her zeal and what she does for a living, Genevieve Ndidi. That's one of the most brilliant actresses that ever came out from this country. Another person that I'd like to throw this challenge at would be a man that I remember meeting him and doing his events, and he said to me, Ndidi, growing up and deciding that I wanted to make it in life, I wrote down 64 things I would want to achieve that I would make money from, and I've made a huge success from only 4 of them. So he still has 60 more to go, and I think there's so much that people can learn from him. He's the chairman of Airpeace Airline, Barrister Allen Onyema. This challenge I also throw at you. The third person would be Wangi Mbauzuku. Wangi is the director for African Magic, Mnet African Magic. And I've watched Wangi get into this position and turn the industry, the Nollywood industry around. I am amazed at how much she's impacted in just the short time she's been there, and how well she believes in this industry, and knowing how far she's going to take this industry. Wangi, I throw this challenge at you. And then the fourth person would be, who would be my fourth now? Emeka Goju. Emeka Goju is also a client. He's a client of mine. And this is a man that believes in the spirit of entrepreneurship. He has tried and done everything in his power to identify entrepreneurs with amazing stories, and continues to encourage this. It's like the entrepreneurship spirit in as many people as possible. Emeka Ugoju, I admire what you do, and this challenge I also throw at you.
This information is accurate as of the 7th of November 2016 and does not reflect subsequent edits. This recording is distributed under the terms of Pagepedia.com.